Around Parliament on Tuesday, the 20th of December this year, when the National Assembly convened a special sitting to discuss proposed amendments to elections laws. On Wednesday, when the Senate convened a special sitting to determine the destiny of the amendments on the election law that was passed by the National Assembly, the scenario around Parliament buildings was no different. Police anti-riot trucks barricaded Parliament Road, making it inaccessible to motorists as contingent of officers drawn from regular administration and GSU officers took charge. The unprecedented security presence did not, however, amuse senators.
This has nothing to do with government. This has something to do with somebody somewhere who sat and instructed police officers to come here and try to intimidate us. That person should be condemned, which we do, should be identified and brought here or in the court of public opinion for national ridicule and shame. I condemn.
Members questioning why security apparatus were deployed to keep an eye on individuals who had constitutionally come to transact their mandate. Senators had wanted the Speaker to adjourn the sitting and order removal of the barricades.
We have always known that the security of members of Parliament is a responsibility of Parliamentary Service Commission. Mr. Speaker, the question that I'm raising is for you to confirm to us that the barricade of the road to Parliament, the access to Parliament, are these police officers under the instructions of Parliamentary Service Commission, or whose instructions are they acting on, Mr. Speaker?
And what one would expect, Mr. Speaker, from you as our Speaker is in fact to suspend this sitting and demand that the executive withdraws the cordon of Parliament for us to conduct our affairs freely and openly.
According to a section of senators, the deployment of the security officers was a clear sign that some quarters were doing everything possible to undermine the independence of Senate, create fear, anxiety, and intimidate senators.
This is not very good at all. Not in Senate, not in anywhere. We were elected by the people to represent the people. The most honorable people are here, and there's no way you can imagine ever that we can start fighting like chicken in the market. We can't.
Here, we are soberly coming here to discharge our legislative duties, to go home in peace. Some of us have driven ourselves because our drivers are on a holiday. And you can't ask such a person who has driven himself to go and park in River Road.
The security officers were later withdrawn after the intervention of Senate Speaker George Kithuka.